Living in the city can sometimes feel like the walls are closing in on you. Constant development and new buildings are going up every single day around us. Sometimes it's nice to know you have an escape pod. The ability to get away at a moment's notice, while bringing all the comforts of home with you. Living in a big city, you're plugged in. There are always cultural experiences around every corner. As the end of the week approaches, so does the urge to chase the wild. It's time to be the weekend warrior. In just a few hours, the setting around us quickly changes, and we are transported into the folds of the mountains of central Pennsylvania. Every adventure is different, and each requires a unique set of tools to maximize our time away from the norm. In the summer months, Pennsylvania is known by many anglers to be a hotspot for the smallmouth bass. Soon, the road will disappear from beneath us. We have now but the mountains and the streams ahead. The first stop on our journey takes us to a local guide company near the confluence of the Juniata and the Susquehanna River. When traveling to unfamiliar places, it is prudent to be aware of the potential dangers that rest ahead and local angler expertise. We are looking for the best place to find the smallmouth bass. And with his expert guidance, we choose the Juniata River. The Juniata River flows for about 104 miles through the Appalachian Mountains of central Pennsylvania. Its rich heritage and natural beauty continue to be a treasured part of Pennsylvania's landscape. With the tools, the tips, and the excitement to get our feet wet, we pull up south of Duncannon at the Susquehanna River. Everything readily accessible and neatly organized in its place, the camper has become our most valuable tool. Tomorrow will be an exciting day, so all of our equipment must work perfectly. However, you can always expect the unexpected. And unfortunately, a summer rainstorm cuts our visit short. Simplicity is the name of the game with this setup, so we quickly hook up our drift boat and leave to set up our base camp. Pulling the drift boat through the woods and over the dirt roads left us wanting more. A quick setup allows us to take advantage of the failing light and start to cook dinner. On the menu tonight, coleslaw, baked potatoes, and ribeye steaks. As day turns to night, our excitement for tomorrow grows. And our conversations focus on what the smallmouth might be eating this time of year. With the sound of the Susquehanna River at our backs, we nominate the Clouser Deep Minnow as our fly for the day. Bob Clouser, the inventor of this historic fly and a legend of the area, has spent more than 50 years deciphering the river's secrets, and this tie just feels appropriate. The pattern is a type of streamer that represents minnows, sculpins, or baitfish. The Clouser Deep Minnow pattern incorporates some of the best features of a truly great fly. And luckily for us, fish of all kinds find it irresistible. Well rested, we gear up before the sun rises. Breakfast is nothing more than a power bar and strong coffee. Traveling upstream with the boat in tow, we follow the GPS to our launch location. With time against us, we rush to beat the sun, knowing that the summer heat makes the fish less active and they tend to hide in the shadows. The Juniata, also referred to as the Little J, runs for about 104 miles from top to bottom. Today, we focus on a 12-mile stretch, dense with wildlife. The final seconds before the boat hits the water feel like hours, and the excitement within our group grows. But all of our hard work and preparation is about to pay off. With the boat off the trailer, nerves calm. Our list of what-ifs have come to an end. What is left behind will be left behind, and our day will continue. This river is like no other river in the Pennsylvania landscape. pristine clarity, and a long list of symbiotic inhabitants frequent its banks. These animals are the true caretakers of the river. And their presence are a welcome reminder that we are paddling into their world, and we should do it with great care. The Boulder Boat Works drift boat we have chosen for this trip is perfect for navigating the skinny waters. The smallmouth bass are native to Pennsylvania, and they are a powerful fish. Depending on the time of year, they are keen to stay hidden along the banks under downed trees, rock outcroppings, and deep pools. Focusing on areas that feature fast currents with oxygen-rich water. They are predators eating any small enough creature they find in their habitat that they can swallow. Any insect unfortunate enough to land on the surface is eaten by the smallmouth. The name of the game is patience and a well-placed cast. Once the first fish is on the boat, nerves start to calm. And the hunt for more begins to weigh heavy on our shoulders. With nothing planned for the day other than a float downriver, we take turns rowing and casting. Right now, we prefer the flow of the river to the heavy flow of traffic in the city. Each taut line brings a new fish. And now we get into a groove. That weekend, the river decided to turn one trip of many into an unforgettable one. A call to action for us to create similar experiences and explore deeper into the unknown. Packing up and leaving is always hard to do. But knowing that the river is always there for us to return is comforting. Time to jump back into the escape pod and jettison back to the city. Back to home. With the reality setting in that Monday is quickly approaching, our last thought is, where do we go next?